Andy, you had such a great performance in Australia, played some amazing tennis. I mean, was it really satisfying to kind of put the recovery behind you and really sort of kick on and have a great week, fortnight?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the year before was a tough one for me coming back from the surgery, but I genuinely feel now like I'm over that. I feel like my back's much better now. I'm feeling physically a lot stronger than I did at this time last year. And yeah, I definitely played some of my best tennis again in Australia. And yeah, need to try and carry it through over the next few weeks here.
I mean, obviously your ranking as well is back to at least where it should be. So does that kind of help you with that added confidence to really sort of attack the year and try and achieve some more goals this year?
Yeah, I mean, it helps, obviously. I mean, the ranking's not necessarily the be-all and end-all, but it does help at tournaments with draws and, avoiding the best players early on in tournaments. And yeah, I mean, hopefully I can have a few good runs here. I don't have many points to defend through until the French Open, so yeah, we'll see. But I'm definitely playing better now than I was at this stage last year.
Yeah, that great weekend with the Davis Cup as well. Is something like that experience something that as well can kind of buoy you and carry you along, like it has many players in the past? Yeah,
I think it can have an effect both ways. It was such an amazing experience that this is I love this tournament. It's a great event. But when you're playing in front of 7,500 fans that are right behind you, at the beginning of here there might only be 1,000 or so people there. It's a much more sort of reserved, calm atmosphere, and it can have the opposite effect. And it's my job to use it in the right way, to use that sort of positive energy. And the level that I played at there, I was very happy with, and try to keep that up here.
You have had kind of quite a checkered experience here as well. You've had good weeks, you've had bad weeks.
Yeah.
So how can you kind of try and guarantee that you have a good week here?
I mean, to be honest, I've prepared well most years when I've come here, and I love the tournament. They do a great job. I always feel very comfortable here, and sometimes I don't know why I haven't played so well here. One year I came in and I never played better in my practice week in the lead up to any tournament ever. I felt so confident and lost in the first round in straight sets, and no idea why that happened. So I just need to try and just do all the right things and not take any matches for granted, and get myself prepared for a tough first match.
You mentioned the tournament. Obviously, it's the 40th anniversary. They've made so many big changes the last few years. What is it that Larry and his team are doing to kind of usurp Shanghai, if you like, as the best tournament in your eyes, in the players' eyes?
Yeah, I mean, I think each year they make big improvements. I think the last few years, a lot of it had been focused around the fans, the fan experience. I mean, the courts are incredible. Like the second stadium court, third stadium court, they're beautiful courts, for people to watch and the players to play on. This year, from a player's perspective, I mean, the restaurant is fantastic. The food's really good. Brand new showers. Locker room, they've got a hot-cold contrast bath, which for recovery and stuff is extremely important. They've made improvements to the physio area, so there's more space there, and it's just great. Every year they try to do something different, whether that be for the fans or the players, and they want to make it a great experience, I think, for everyone, and they do an excellent job here.